turnout here. It's going to be a wonderful show. The food's great. It's remind me of Food Street back home, and it's a great time. Enjoy the show. Wish you guys could make it.
Guitar player for Mushal, and I will be playing 3 songs today. 2 of which I know the names of, Allahu and Jazba. The other one, unfortunately, I do not know. And I also am doing the fashion show today. So I hope you guys enjoyed or will enjoy the show. Thank you.
It's very nice. It's a nice setup. Excellent. This is what Denver is all about. It's good. Thanks.
I can't wait to
You
eat
can't
what
wait to
the
eat.
food is.
The food is served.
Yeah, we have been, this is our 4th year, and every time it's been a success. This is the first time we did it. This is called Food Street concept. You can just go around and eat whatever you want here, and then go and enjoy the other side, the show. And everybody enjoyed it. The parents are involved 100%, and we all love it. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jenny. I'm here with Sophia, and she's a wonderful hostess, and I'm so excited. Everything here is just gorgeous. I'm really, really looking forward to the show.
It's such a nice ambience. I love everything here. The food is amazing. Everybody looks amazing. I'm loving it. Thank you.
I will ditto that. Everything really does look awesome. We're having a good time. It really feels like we're in Pakistan, small Pakistan. The food is great. The company is great.
Assalamu alaikum. We're here at the Mushal gathering, and we're having a great time. I'm Todd Shea with CDRS, and I hope everyone is enjoying themselves. We're going to have a great night tonight, inshallah.
Welcome everybody to Josh and our Food Street. We have about 45 minutes left before the start of the show. And we're going to do some activities here as well. What I'd like to do first is actually call our traffic cops up here. And you have people sitting on the street with chairs. And to supplement everything, we actually have 2 traffic cops. One is a true police officer, and the other one is a traffic cop, and they're going to be giving tickets and telling people, putting people in their place as well. The other thing I want to do is introduce a very, very important guest. He's just flown in from London. He was supposed to be here with us yesterday, but he missed his flight. And you're going to hear from him during the show, but I want to introduce him to you. I think most of you know him. Todd Shea. Todd, can you make your way up here? So let's give a big applause, big round of applause for Todd Shea. He's really tired. I asked him earlier, so I'm going to make sure that you're not dozing off, my friend. Tell us about your flight and tell us about all the adventures yesterday and how you got here.
Well, something happened with the landing gear yesterday, so they canceled the flight. The tow truck ran into the landing gear, so they canceled it. And so thank goodness there was another flight today, and I just got here. So they put me up in a hotel at the airport, and I got a good night's sleep, and now here I am.
Excellent. Tell me how much time you spent in Pakistan before actually getting here this time around.
This trip was about a little over 4 months. In fact, the last time I was in the States was for the Us Now 2011 benefit.
Okay, we're going to hear from Todd. He's a great humanitarian. I don't want to give away his thunder because he has a speech at the show. But just wanted to welcome you. Thank you so much for coming. Long flight. Stay awake, okay?
Thank you.
All right, now we're going to move into Pakistani nostalgia. Are you ready? Is everybody ready in the back? You're in Pakistan. This is Lahore, Karachi, Food Street in Pakistan, is it not? Okay, first and foremost, what I want to do is tell you a little bit about the backdrop that you have in the back. And I want the ladies who actually made that to come up here, and I want to talk to them a little bit. So I know Amna and Yasmin. This is, I'm told, this is 48 bed sheets put together. And then I think Yasmin stitched them together just for our event. So have we located Amna is here or no? Where's Amna? Come here, come here. Okay, these are the stars for this. Both of you, can you come here? Okay, just give us some semblance of how you actually put this together. What were you thinking? How much time did you spend on this? Just some details on how this was put together. First you and then...
Well, we got all our inspiration from Google Images, Food Street, and then just tried to replicate it. And Yasmin did most of the work on the stitching.
She was nothing, Amna was quite the mastermind, and she did everything, laid it all out, and I just did the handy-mandy work.
How many hours? Just a rough estimate.
Too many.
And the depiction here, for people that don't know, is that all of these are windows from which, you know, people sort of looking over balconies and so on, and that's the backdrop that we have. Okay, great. Now we also have, as you know, we have our mayor, and I'm still going to call him the mayor, Mr. Abraham Wilson, who's always there. Big round of applause. Okay, back to the Pakistan food street situation. So what we also have is a competition going on between two cities, two of the largest cities of Pakistan, Karachi and Lahore. We have Los Angeles and the Bay Area. You'll always take fog over smog any day, right? And similarly, we have Karachi, which is represented here with the Teen Talwar chalk that you see, and Lahore represented with the backdrop and all. So we have a nice combination of both the cities represented at the food street. But obviously Karachi takes the cake because Karachi is Karachi. And I think the Lahoris are slow as usual, they didn't get it. Where are the Lahoris? Oh, Karachi wale kithe ne? Okay, that's better. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to take you down memory lane and we're going to have a quiz competition. So what we're going to be doing, as you can tell, this is Radio Pakistan. So let me give you a flavor for Radio Pakistan first.
पेश किया जाता है ये रेडियो पाकिस्तान है रेडियो पाकिस्तान कौमी नशियाती राब्ते पर प्रोग्रामों का सिलसिला पेश किया जाता है ये रेडियो पाकिस्तान है
that are familiar with the Pakistani ads of old. Do you remember the most famous ads on TV in Pakistan? I'll give you a hint, I'll give you a teaser. So the first award I have is if someone can sing the entire advertisement, the entire song. I know a lot of you can, but not a lot of you will come up here to sing along. So if you know the entire jingle, then come up. We have prizes. The kids are not going to do it. I'm expecting all of you. Talks after you. There you go, Faiza! देखिए, पहले बात सुने मेरी। ये बिनाका वाला तो बहुत आसान है। नहीं, आप मुझे इस वाले दूसरे वाले पे सुनाएं। ये भी बहुत आसान है। चेरी ब्लॉसम वाला। अच्छा चलिए फिर आप ये पहले बिनाका ही Thank you, Faiza. Okay, we're going to the next one. Kiwi का है, याद है? प्यारे बच्चों. देखा, you're all singing it. Now, next one, come on. Come, let's do that. About 4 or 5 of you together. Let's come here. Hey, shabash. Good job. Get it. Okay, we're going to change it up a little bit. Oh yeah, I forgot the prizes. Wait. Programs. Oh yeah. Famous TV programs. देखिए, मैं आपको audio सुनाऊंगा, and you have to tell me who the voices are and which show, right? So पहला वाला जो है वो बहुत आसान है. I know everybody's gonna get it, but I want to give you a flavor for this. साफ तरीन धुलाई के 25 साल. Yeah, but this is the TV clip, okay? Dr. Saab is a different era altogether, you know. So 50-50, लेकिन who are the two people? इस्माइल शानी है नाम उसका. और दूसरा किसने बोला पहले? I think Yaqut said it first. Yaqut, come on up. Okay. उस साइड पे भाई, you know, I need somebody to give the prizes out, please. Just one person. अच्छा, देखिए, हमारे जो कुछ बुजुर्ग हजरात हैं, they're not participating, so I want them to participate also. Okay, okay. अगर आप लोग मुझे ये नाम बताएं और इस प्रोग्राम का नाम बताएं, I'll give you a double prize. Actually, no, this is not that difficult, but hear this first.
शख्सियत किसी खातून की जी जिंदा है जी एशियाई जी
कसौटी तो है पर नाम क्या है? पहले आप बताएं होस्ट का नाम क्या था? Who was the host? राज भाई, कुरैशपुर. और इसके साथ who were the two experts? आरिफ बेग नहीं है. अल्लाहुल्लाह बेग. उबैदुल्लाह बेग. Yes. Dr. Sahaba is getting the prize. एक प्राइज आपका. आप भी ले आके प्राइज. अच्छा, अगर ये this is theme music, अगर आप, if you can tell me what the sitcom was, and you've got to go back a long ways, but if you can tell me what the sitcom was, this is a special prize. Fahim. Uncle Urfi! Fantastic! Special prize for Fahim, the big one. This was Uncle Urfi's music. बड़ी बात है भाई. लगता है सारे एपिसोड देखे आपने बैठ के. अच्छा, now two very very famous actors. Hey, please do a time check because I don't want to upset our George folks. ओके, अभी टाइम है. जी जी, जैसा आप कहें, जो आप कहें. Acha, just remind me. Okay. And they're reprising a classic role, जो कि I won't give it away. आपको खुद ही guess करना होगा. Wait. Slow this.
सर जी ये कोई जुआरी नहीं आए ये तो मियां खान साहब महमूद साहब और अल्लाह जितने की कारगुजारियां हैं ओए गाड़ी चल जा तो गाड़ी में चल के बंद कर दूंगा
Who's the actor? Irfan Khusat. There is another one. Jameel Fakhri. आए जी अपना अवार्ड ले आके और राफे you get one too. जी उठा लें. अच्छा, now we're going to have. I need Aisha. Now I'll ask you to sort of check your tickets because we have some giveaways based on your seat numbers. The first giveaway is, do you have your tickets? Everybody has their tickets handy? G105. Ticket number G105. G105. Anybody carrying that ticket number? We have a prize for you. Oh, I'm sorry. Mashal organizers and their families, nahi milega. Okay, I have to go to another number. 015. 015. If you have ticket number 015, come on down. Ticket number 015. How about L101? 015 and L101. We have a special prize for these two ticket holders. Okay, important announcement. If anybody wants to play Asr, we actually have the tarps on the right-hand side of the building. Thank you, Kasabal. Okay, no takers for the tickets. I'll do one more announcement. J104. The good question. Did you act? Okay. This is a question for Abid Bhai. Abid Bhai, we have some ticket questions, please. So J105. Okay, nobody's coming up, so sorry, we're reporting back to our wonderful quiz show. Acha, ab hum wapas aa rahe hain. This one is pretty difficult, okay? So we actually have the sound of a newscaster. मैं आपको era नहीं बताऊंगा. I don't even know who the newscasters are today. But this is a PTV old newscaster. तो मैं वो sound play करता हूँ. Listen carefully and then you tell me. Khalid Hamid. Awesome, buddy. Yes, absolutely, the big round one for you. Yeah, go for it. We're going to see this wonderful show, Josh. And all the kids are going to be dancing in the show. But what I want you to do is, आप भी जरा सा थोड़ा हिलें यहाँ पे. और मैं ये गाना play करता हूँ, and I want to see a bunch of people moving around. Everybody's familiar with Coke Studio? Okay, folksy tune, let's go! Yeah. Shabash. Let's go. Okay, in your spots. Do it. I want to see movement. अच्छा बच्चों बना देंगे
In 1950, Liaquat Ali Khan came to our house. We were so incredibly honored to have him come. And I, of course, was just a child, so, but he was doing a tour of farms in our country. And so he had heard about our ranch, and we still are ranching in the San Ramon Valley, and he came to visit, and so I brought this. And he was so nice to all of us. That's my mother.
And this is a Danville kitchen?
San Ramon.
San Ramon. I'm actually at Danville residence.
And here he is in our front yard.
These are
So Pakistan came to San Ramon in 1950.
Thank you so much, Roxanne. And we'd love to sort of, can you share these with us? And so, I know, I take special care of these. Thank you. Big hand for Roxanne. We have many dignitaries that have come to our show. And some of them I'm going to be introducing, or we are going to be introducing today in the show itself. And I see many of them here already, but what I want to do is I want to introduce a few people that we might not get introduced, we might not get to introduce at the show itself. Who is it? Why don't you just...
I'd like to introduce Eric Swalwell, who's, even I wasn't aware of this, but I found out last week that we just got a new district, District 15, and Eric is going to be running from District 15 as our congressman. So I would like to introduce Eric Swalwell.
Good evening, and thank you, Sabina, for having me here. It is an honor and a pleasure to be with you here tonight. My name is Eric Swalwell. I grew up in San Ramon, graduated from Dublin High School. I am a city councilman. I'm a city councilman in Dublin and a prosecutor for the District Attorney's Office. And as Sabina mentioned, I am running for the United States Congress. My most important job, I think, is I've been a soccer coach to the youth here in San Ramon, and just looking forward to enjoying and meeting everyone here tonight. So thank you again, Sabina.
Thank you, Sabina, and I see the Honorable Joan Buchanan, and I think we're going to be introducing her a little later in the show. Welcome, thank you so much for coming. And I see other dignitaries as well. But we have about 15 minutes left. The show is going to start at 8 o'clock. We have about 15 minutes left. And we still have a few prizes to give away. You know, हमारे honorable board member Anwar Mirza, who I also call the Dawn, but she's the real Dawn in the house. And what she did for us was all of the uniforms that you see that were bought from Pakistan, she actually did it overnight. She got them for us, and she has a very special guest who she'd like to introduce. We're just going to take 2 minutes, and then we're going to get back to the music and the quiz show and so on. Okay, meanwhile, M2. If anybody is holding a ticket, M2, please come and see me. We have an award to give them. No, you're... Okay, maybe, ladies, हो सकते हैं लोग. अच्छा, कहाँ थे हम लोग? What were we doing? Quiz show? कौन सा? आप थोड़ी बता सकते हैं. How about age 16? Age 16. ये भी आबिद भाई, is age 16 valid or not? It is okay. Age 16. Okay, we're going to have 3 or 4 dedications now. पहले मैं आंटी जी को, a few words from you.
मैं लाहौर की रहने वाली हूँ और मैं चाहती हूँ कि लाहौर की सकाफत का कोई जिक्र हो. लाहौर ये बहुत खुश मिजाज, बहुत मुतवाज़ो लोग हैं और उनके गाने ऐसे हैं जो कि सदाबहार हैं. अब मैं बड़ी से ही औरत हूँ, 80 साल की उम्र है मेरी. तो जिस वक्त मैं 5 साल की थी, उस वक्त से लेके अब तक गाने गाए जा रहे हैं और गानों में बहुत लहक और बहुत मस्ती है. और वो ऐसे गाने हैं जिनको आप मॉडर्न म्यूज़िक से बीट नहीं कर सकते. मसलन एक गाना होता था, आपको शायद आता हो.
वो हमारे मेन गाने वाले भी
हमारा दिया बंद मैं तो इतनी बूढ़ी हूँ, मेरी आवाज़ नहीं निकलेगी, आप सब पहुँच गए। हारानिया पांगी लड़ियाँ, हारानिया पांगी लड़ियाँ, तेरा पीछा नहीं छड़ना, पावे लग जान हाथ कड़ियाँ, तेरा पीछा नहीं हो छड़ना, पावे लग जान हाथ कड़ियाँ, निकल के मिल वालो, साडे मिलने दा वेला आई, वो निकल के मिल वालो, साडे मिलने दा वेला आई। लाहौरिये बहुत रोमांटिक और बहुत मुतवाज़ो होते हैं। लाहौर का कोई असर
थैंक यू सो मच आंटी। ये बुजुर्गों का साया जो है ना, जब तक हमारे सर पे है तो हम लोग ठीक हैं, और जिस वक्त ये चला गया देन वी आर हिस्ट्री। थैंक यू सो मच, वेरी वेरी ऑनर्ड।
पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद, जिन्हें लाहौर नहीं वेख्या और जम्मे ही नहीं।
नहीं, वो कराची लाहौर वाला वो डिफरेंट सीन है फिर। अच्छा एक सेकंड।
पाकिस्तान पाकिस्तान
जीवे पाकिस्तान,
पाकिस्तान पाकिस्तान जीवे पाकिस्तान, जीवे 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 जीवे
जीवे जीवे पाकिस्तान। आप आ जाए।
जीवे 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 पाकिस्तान, जीवे 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 पाकिस्तान, पाकिस्तान पाकिस्तान जीवे पाकिस्तान, पाकिस्तान पाकिस्तान जीवे पाकिस्तान, जीवे 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 पाकिस्तान, पाकिस्तान पाकिस्तान जीवे पाकिस्तान।
थैंक यू सो मच, थैंक यू। ओके जी, पाकिस्तान जिंदाबाद। वी आर गोइंग टू कंटिन्यू दैट, लेकिन अब मैं एक और एरा के अंदर जा रहा हूँ। देखें, आप लोगों में से कौन लोग गोल्डन ओल्ड म्यूजिक को पसंद करते हैं? और इसमें what we're going to do is we're going to be very neighborly, और हम लोग कुछ इंडिया के भी सॉन्ग्स इंक्लूड करेंगे। बट मैं ये चाह रहा था कि before everybody goes off to our wonderful show, we're going to listen to some classic, melodious, old songs, and I want everybody to sing along, right? Okay, wait.
बालों पे छाई है एक सूरत मतवाली सी, नाजुक सी शर्मीली सी, मासूम सी भोली भाली सी, रहती है वो दूर कहीं अता पता मालूम नहीं। कोको कोरीना, कोको कोरीना, कोको कोरीना, कोको कोरीना।
अगर ये गाना इंक्लूड ना करो तो पूरा नहीं होगा।
बहुत समझाया यही न समझा बहुत भोला है बेचारा न जाने किस पे आएगा मैं अपना दिल तो आवारा न जाने किस पे आएगा
This is from me to all of you. Thank you so much for coming. And oh, by the way, the show is yet to begin. Is everybody having fun? Go Marshall. Go all the Food Street team. And we'll introduce them before you leave. But this is the last song. Everybody's going to sing this along with everybody else, right? सारे साथ Aisha, can you tell me the names of all of them? Okay, we're about to go for the Josh, so ये हमारा theme song है. You guys go ahead, go ahead. Okay, I'm doing it while doing this. Acha, it's very important for these people to be recognized, the Food Street team. Please clap along. Give them a warm round of applause. Aisha Jafar, Amna Ehsan Haq, Aisha Imad, Aisha Khan, Batul Dost Muhammad, Faiza Khan, Maryam Hazir, Shazia Nomani, Tazeen Ghaznavi, Sophia Chaudhry, Yasmin Majid, Zainab Said, Zivar Bakar, and Zorain Ahmed. And apologies from the management if any names are missed out because we're going to do a recognition towards the end also. Thank you again for coming. Abhi ek namaz ka announcement hai for Maghrib. We'll have namaz on the right side, and if somebody needs a chair, please take it along with them. There are a few chairs there. Let's make our way to the auditorium and let's begin the show, the real show. Pakistan? Okay, let's go. Let's go, everyone.
rise for the American anthem and continue standing for the Pakistani national anthem.
My name is Sadaf Sitar, and I have the distinguished pleasure of introducing our MC for tonight. Malka Junaid is an award-winning architect and founder of the Principal of M Design Architects. She has won several awards for her exceptional work, including prestigious Environmental Quality Award for the most green home from the city of Menlo Park, California. Malka is currently a planning commissioner for the city of Los Altos, California. She is the founder and director of the Pakistan Green Building Council, an organization working with private and government organizations in promoting sustainable building practices in Pakistan. Malka is one of the most and very few female charter members of Organization of Pakistan Entrepreneur of North America, also known as OPEN. She also currently serves on the Board of Development in Literacy, also known as DIL, Silicon Valley Chapter. Malka dedicates a great deal of her time in helping nonprofit organizations in USA as well as Pakistan. She strives to bridge the gap between the East and West and is always uniting Pakistan and the United States on one platform or the other. Please put your hands together and welcome Malka Junaid to the stage.
Assalamu alaikum and good evening. I would like to welcome everyone who is here tonight
community, our friends, and our neighbors. What is Mashal and what do we all do here? Or why are you all present here tonight? The base of this theme tonight is Josh, that means passion. The most successful nations in the world are the nations who cherish their culture, their traditions, books, arts, music, and that is all with supporting their nation so that if anything does happen, they can still stand up, rebuild, and look back and create history. Mashal is doing this for our community and for our future generation. It is exciting to see so much josh and passion. I have been looking at all the rehearsals and I am blown away how happy, united, and excited everybody is to be part of this practice. As you all heard, I am from Los Altos. Most of our friends and family is on that side. We have been working with Faraz and the Mashal group here to see how we can bridge that gap. And we would like to bridge that gap, just like you all have bridged the gap here in this community. I mean, there is no gap. You are a huge family, which is so proud of each other, and it is humbling to see this. I'm going to say something in Urdu, just real quickly. हाथ से हाथ मिलाएं कि खुशी का दिन है, हाथ से हाथ मिलाएं कि खुशी का दिन है, मौज मस्ती का, मोहब्बत का, वफा का दिन है। खुशियाँ अपने वतन से जो यहाँ तक पहुँची, उनको मिलजुल के सजाएं, आज खुशी का दिन है। With this, I have the honor of announcing and presenting in front of you somebody who has been very focused on uniting the community, and I have no idea, I thought I was busy, but I have no idea how he takes time out to do so many things. As many of you know, Faraz Sattar, a man of many josh, community service, youth mentorship, cricket, and many more, has been the president of Mashal since 2009, is serving a 3-year term as board member of San Ramon Valley Islamic Center. He has worked in the financial services industries for the last 16 years, and most recently, Faraz was the chief financial officer at Cantagon Capital Advisors in San Francisco, where he has worked for 7 years. He lives in San Ramon for the last 8 years. Oh my God, and he makes it look like he's been here for like 30 years. He lives here with his lovely wife Sadaf and now their daughter Alicia. And he is blessed to have his parents and family living here also. Please give a big applause for us.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone! Come on, that's not the Josh we're looking for. Assalamu alaikum, everyone! Good evening, everyone! Come on, this is Josh! Good evening, everyone! Thank you. I am honored to stand in front of you all. This is our 4th cultural show. Want to first welcome our distinguished guests. Joan Buchanan, California 15th District Assemblywoman. Mayor of Danville, the city where Mashal is incorporated, Candace Anderson and her husband, Phil Anderson. Somebody who's been part of Mashal from day one, Dave and Barbara Hudson. Somebody that I personally admire a lot, a man of honor and a true friend of Mashal, Mr. Abraham Wilson. Let's come on this side. We got some heavy hitters on this side as well. So last year, as you all know, we organized a walk for the flood victims and called it, flood victims, that's 2010. Let's talk about 2011. We did a walk for our fallen heroes, police and fire. And the man who helped us tremendously with that is none other than the San Ramon Valley Fire Chief Richard Price. Next to him is a man who helped us tremendously putting that walk together. Is our friend of the community and the friend of San Ramon, Scott Holder, who is the Chief of Police. We got Dominic Yancey. Dominic, you need to stand up for this. Please. Look at her. Isn't she looking gorgeous? Dominic is the Parks and Services Commissioner. Next to her is Roxanne Lindsay. Thank you, Roxanne. Roxanne, please. She's a member of the Board of Fire. Tangible Valley. One of our newest friend of the community. I want to introduce you to Eric. Eric, please stand up, please. Eric is running for the 15th District Congress in this upcoming primaries, and you'll hear from him a little more later in the program. So we welcome you, Eric. We value our friendship together. Look for a long-lasting friendship. And there are many other friends. Just to name a few of them, Mr. Satoru Yamaguchi. If I misspelled it, mispronounced, my apologies. He is the CEO of Fujitsu Electronics America. Next to him is Nobuo Sakamoto, who is the Vice President and Chief Strategic Officer of Fujitsu Microelectronic America. Then we also have with us is Greg Marvel, who's the President of the Board of Education. Ken Maxey from Comcast, a huge supporter of our community. Ken Mins, another supporter of our community, member of the Board of Schools. Distinguished guests, members of the community, I cannot thank you enough for coming to this event. What is Josh? Malka did touch upon that. Let me just say briefly. And if you disagree with me, then I don't want any claps. But if you do agree with me, then I want loud claps in the audience. I say Josh is in our DNA. We see Josh in our food. How about that? Was it that spicy Joshi? I see Josh in our sport. Who loves cricket here? It's part of us. It's not just, I call it's a way of life for Pakistanis. Josh is part of our life, part of our culture, part of our family, part of our daily life. We are very, very passionate people. And as the performances that you'll see from little kids, that'll identify how passionate our community is. I want to just identify that what's the importance of doing this show here? What are we gaining from this show? What are we achieving from this show? You know, it'll only be visible and greatly understandable by people once you start coming to the practices. The passion, the energy that you see in the youth, the energy that they're looking forward to going to practices twice a week. Towards the last 2 weeks, they were going 4 times a week. These guys, the participants have put in more than 2,000 man hours to put this show together. How about a round of applause for them? This show brings the community together. This show brings adults, youth, our friends from our various communities, and helps us build bridges with our neighbors, with our friends, with our family, who a lot of you are in this hall, and we appreciate you all coming. So, something that I strongly feel, and it's a part of, I strongly feel from the bottom of my heart. When you see kids come here on the stage and you see them give a pose in the fashion show, when you see them put a dance act and they nail it, you'll see this pride in their face. You'll see the enthusiasm. And I want to repeat that. You'll see the enthusiasm in their actions, in their behavior. What is that giving them? that is giving them hope for a brighter future for tomorrow. That's what we're looking to give to our youth. That is why we put on shows like this. We want to give them unreasonable possibilities. Mark that word, unreasonable possibilities. That's what we're looking to give to our youth, because we strongly feel that there aren't any boundaries for them. They are as good as anybody else in this country and in this world. I found something nice on hope, and I said, you know what, let me share it with everyone. The thought was, the quote said, a man can live without food for 40 days, can live without water for 3 days, can live without air for 8 minutes, but cannot live without hope. That's the importance of hope. That's the importance of this show that we put together. Thank you so much. Last but not the least, what I definitely want to tell my fellow participants, some of them are sitting in the back, most of them are in backstage, come and rock the stage. This is yours to rock. Something I've said it in the last 3 years, and I said this, I will say it until my 5th year here. There are approximately 600 people in this hall. If all of us contribute 1 hour a month in social service, 1 hour a month in community service, that's 600 hours. That's 25 days. That's the power of our Mashal's tagline. Together, we can make a difference. And let's make a difference for our community and for our youth. Thank you so much.
Listening to Faraz, nobody can say he's been here only 8 years. He knows everybody. He knows how the city works. He knows everybody by their first name. It's just impressive. Now I have the pleasure to introduce Joanne Buchanan, California 16th District Assemblywoman. Joanne was elected to represent the 15th District in the California State Assembly in November 2008. She serves on the Accountability and Administrative Review, Education, Transportation, and Utilities and Commerce Committees, and chairs the Selected Committee on Innovation and Bay Area Economy. Joanne also represents the Assembly on the Advisory Commission on Special Needs and on Early Learning Quality Improvement System Advisory Commission. Joanne started her career in the private sector, where she rose to the executive ranks. She later left the private sector to raise her 5 children, and in the process became one of San Ramon Valley's most effective community activists. I'm sure the Valley is very happy that she actually took a break. As a soccer coach and public school parent, Joanne knew firsthand the kind of help schools need, thus began her nearly 20-year career. San Ramon Valley School Board, right now, is 94% of the district graduating students are all from San Ramon. The district school right now ranks among the 5% of all top districts in California. And Mashal also would like to thank Joanne for being at the walkathon, or the Walk for Fallen Heroes, which was organized by Mashal last September. Please give a big applause for Joanne.
Thank you very much. It's a real honor to be with you tonight. And as was mentioned when we were reading my bio, I spent 18 years on the school board. I was a soccer coach for 15 years, a Brownie leader, a softball coach. I mean, I've worked with youth, and I don't think there's anything more important than preparing our children to be the workers and leaders of future generations. And there's anything more rewarding than watching the talent of our youth perform. They are our future, and it's wonderful that you take time to not only share your culture with each other in the community, but you take time to pass your culture on from one generation to the next. So I'm honored to be with you, and I have a resolution from the California State Assembly recognizing the 4th annual cultural event that I want to present to you. I was asked to give a brief update on Sacramento, and you can all of you read about what happens in Sacramento all the time. But what I really want to do tonight is ask a favor of all of you. You know, we are still digging ourselves out of the deepest recession since the Great Depression. And unemployment in California continues to be at 10.8 or 10.9% from a high of 12.5%. Our revenues are down about $40 billion from where they would have been if we hadn't experienced this deep recession. And as a result, we've had to make some really difficult decisions. And those decisions have impacted the quality of education our children receive on a daily basis. We've cut our schools over 20%, our K-12 schools, and we've cut our colleges and universities even more. And the only way we're going to avoid deeper cuts to schools, another $10,000 per classroom, is if we pass the governor's revenue measure next November. And I normally don't like to mix the politics of campaigning type politics with what's happening in Sacramento, but I don't think there's anything more important we can do than to pass that measure. And you know, if you take a look at what of your children, and this is a beautiful facility, and all of you moved here really so you could live in a great, safe community, and so you could send your kids to top schools. But all of you, I'm sure, just like I did when my 5 kids attended the schools, all of you dig down into your pockets and you write checks because your children are your most precious possessions, and you know how important it is for them to receive a high-quality education. So here in the San Ramon Valley, our kids still have counselors, they have art, they have music, they're getting great educations, they go on to college, but that's not true throughout the state of California. Not all parents can afford to write those checks. And even here in this community, I don't know how many more checks they can continue to write if we have to endure more cuts. When you move on to the college level, though, the college and university level, a year and a half ago when I talked about UC Berkeley, I talked about the fact that it got 25% of its revenue from the state. A year ago, I talked about the fact that UC Berkeley got 11% of its revenue from the state. Today, I'm here to tell you that it gets less than 10%. And so in many respects, we are privatizing public education at every level in this state. And that's not what built our state and made it strong. The investments my parents made in this generation, our schools at the time when I went to school were ranked 5th in the nation. The kids performed 5th in the nation. California was the home of the aerospace industry, of technology, of biotechnology. Why? Because we had the best education system in the world, and we produced top-notch graduates. You talk to Silicon Valley firms today, they'll tell you they're here in the area because of the intellectual capital that we produce. So it's critically important that we pass these temporary revenues so we avoid deeper cuts to education. That's my passion. That's what's most important to me is public education, making sure everyone has access and making sure your children all receive a high-quality education. And so we pay off the wall of debt. So my message to you tonight is please, if you have the opportunity to sign the petition, to put it on the ballot, please do so. And when you have the opportunity in November to vote for it, I'm going to urge you to vote for it, because our children are our most precious possession. They can't come back 5 years from now when we've recovered and repeat 2nd grade or 3rd grade. They need a high-quality education now. And it's up to adults to make sacrifices so that our children have the future that they deserve. So thank you very much for indulging me with my message to you about where we are with education and finance and the temporary revenues. And thank you again for allowing me to share this evening with you and sharing your children's wonderful talents with me. I can tell you it's going to be the highlight of my week. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I would like to now introduce Candace Anderson, Mayor of Danville. Mayor Anderson began her 2nd term as mayor on December 6, 2011. She also served as mayor in 2008. Candace has served on the Danville Town Council since 2003. While serving on the Danville Town Council, Candace has also served on the following boards, commissions, and committees. Mayor Anderson served on the Morgan Hill City Council from 1993 to 1994. She moved to Danville in 1995. She put her career as an attorney on hold to raise her family and serve the community. As you can hear today, it seems to be a theme that we should all be serving the community. She keeps her California license to practice law active and furthers her training with ongoing education. But what I've heard about her most, which is so fascinating, is that she's not just the mayor, she's part of the community where people think they can approach her, they can collaborate with her, and they can go to her with their problems and needs, and that she would be there for them. And that is a true leader. And with that, I would like you all to welcome Candace Anderson.
Good evening, everybody. On behalf of the entire Danville Town Council, I do want to congratulate you on another incredible event. I love the josh that I felt already this evening. I love that passion, and it's something that we all need in our community. And I have enjoyed so much, as the mayor of Danville, on the Danville Town Council, getting to interact with the diverse community which we now have in the entire San Ramon Valley. And as I experienced this evening, I looked at the enthusiasm, the light in your children's eyes, as they got to experience a little bit of Pakistan tonight here in San Ramon, in their own community. And to me, that is what is so important. We learn so much from the cultures from which our parents came, our ancestors came. We learn about the struggles, the things they overcame, and that is how we are inspired. So thank you also for what you do for the entire community as well, with your service projects, your opportunities to go out in the community and help make it a little bit of a better place. Your service is truly appreciated both in Danville and San Ramon, and I'm delighted to be here this evening sharing it with you. Thank you.
Right now, I have the pleasure to announce somebody who I have been communicating with on and off throughout this year. Todd Shea is the Chief Operating Officer of Shine Humanity, which is a US registered nonprofit organization that specializes in long-term healthcare initiatives. He first started as a musician. I have seen the video and it's unbelievable where his life started and where he ended. Right now, I don't know if most of you have seen the videos, but Todd started as a musician. He had a show in line on September 11th that he was all excited and ready for, and then September 11th happened. And he quickly decided that, you know what, I should go and help these people and see what I can do. And while he was helping at Ground Zero, he realized that he has the potential to be out there helping people more than he ever thought he could. He decided to go to Sri Lanka after the tsunami and then to New Orleans after Hurricane Katrina. In 2005, Todd was compelled to go to Pakistan after the earthquake as a logistics coordinator for the Pak American medical team. He has been there since then. He has not left Pakistan or the people. He quickly realized the need. He also realized that he has the possibilities and the talent to help the people in Pakistan. He has been there, and the reason I'm so excited that he's here with us tonight, because a lot of us are from Pakistan, and I think truly can anybody tell me that can they quit their day job and go and sit in the northern areas of Pakistan in a remote village where nobody understands you, with broken roofs, leaking walls, and spend your life there just helping others? I know I can't do that, but I know Todd is, and I would love for him to come on stage and help describe what he's doing. Todd. I saw him at the airport at 3 o'clock, and I don't know how he's doing with his jet lag, but here he is.
Thank you so much. It's a great honor to be invited here by Faraz and all of the great team. And I really appreciate them having me. I just got back from Pakistan. I was actually in London for 5 days. But before that, I was there for the last 4 months. I've been there for the last 6.5 years now. You know, there's a lot of people both in America and in Pakistan who think I'm absolutely pagal. For those of you who don't understand Urdu, that's crazy. And I am a little bit crazy, there's no doubt about that. But I would have, if I could go back 6.5 years, I wouldn't change my decision to kind of throw my musical career in the garbage can and do something to really help serve not only Pakistan and not only America, but humanity. It's been a great honor to serve Pakistan, and it's been a lot of challenges, but my organization has served 600,000 documented patient contacts and helped more than 2 million Pakistanis in their times of disaster. We have a clinic in Northern Swat, a Mother Child Health Center. We have a family health center in Charsada. We have a rural health center in AJK since the earthquake. And we have a special patients project, and we also support a government pediatric ward in Shikarpur. This last 4 months where I was back, thanks to the help of this community actually, from the benefit that was done, the Us Now 2011 benefit, we were able to treat 15,000 patients just in that emergency phase of the floods of 2011. Of course, the 2010 floods. Of course, the 2010 floods were this, as everyone knows, this epic historic flood. But last year was quite bad too, and different areas were hit. So my team, my mobile medical team, and I, we went to the Thar Desert in Mirpurkhas, and we went to places that others were not going because it was on the other side of the flood, or it was very, very difficult to get to, the roads being cut off. So my organization that's what we do. We go to the places where other NGOs have trouble going, or they're not able to operate, or the logistics they don't have, or it's just not convenient for them. And we partner with others. We've been very, very honored to partner with EDI in several of our deployments, including back in 2009 in the SWAT crisis. We worked together in Vardan. And I'm so happy that Mr. EDI has been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. And I'm honored that I was able to tell him personally that I'm pulling for him, and I hope that he wins it. I know that there's nobody on the planet that deserves it more. Now, like I said, in the last 6.5 years, I wouldn't change anything. You know, I came here, my luggage consists of some books and clothes, my laptop computer, and my guitar. And that's all I own in this world. I don't own anything else except for an old beat up 96 Chevrolet that my son drives. But my son has been to Pakistan. And my son is graduating from college in Maryland in May, mashallah. And my son came to Pakistan, and when we left Pakistan to come back to the States for him to go back to school, I said to him, I said, so Justin, what do you think of Pakistan? Is it a bunch of terrorists like the media says? He says, no, Dad, they're the strongest people I've ever met in my life. And that right there goes to the disconnect that America has with Pakistan. It's a big disconnect, because those of you who don't know Pakistan from family ties and from having been born there or have family there, you hear 2% of the truth 100% of the time. I hope you will realize that and remember that. The elected officials that are here, I'd like to sit down and talk to you about Pakistan, because I've been there for 6.5 years and I haven't spent a dime on security, not a dime. And I go to the most dangerous places there are. But the way that I go there is a little different than what other people go there when they're not Pakistani. I go there with love, medicines, compassion, with beat up vehicles, with local staff. You can call us kind of a low-cost NGO. We don't have big salaries, and we don't have big antennas, and we don't have big logos on our vehicles. But we give the people what they need honestly. We live amongst them. We become part of the community. And that's why I don't need a gun to protect me from them. In fact, they'll protect me with their lives from the idiots that are there. And I think it's time that the American government start understanding that in the last 30 or so years, they haven't engaged the Pakistani people and the Pakistani children, nor have they understood that there's millions of Afghan refugees that have been there since the end of the Cold War. We can talk about all of those things, and I'd love to talk to some of you at length about it and give you a little education about what I've learned there. But that's for another time. Right now, I want to accentuate some very positive things, and that's that I've become kind of my music career has kind of had a second life in Pakistan, although totally by accident. I've become friends with Atif Aslam. I started QB in her musical journey 2 years ago. When no one had heard of Quatrain Baloch and the Humsafar song had not even been done yet, I took Quatrain Baloch under my wing. She did some disaster relief work with us, and I heard her sing, and I said, you're going to be a star if you just listen to my advice and get some of the right people behind you, and now she's huge. I just did a show with strings in Karachi. So I've been able to, through music, engage with the Pakistani youth. And I'm telling you that the Pakistani youth are very, very strong, very committed to changing their country for the better. And I'm telling you that no matter who helps them or doesn't help them, they are going to make that country what everybody knows it has the potential to be. Where governments have failed, where both the Pakistani and American governments have failed to work together and make things right for the people of both countries, I think that it's time for the civil society to come together. The Pakistani-American community is key to that because they're brilliant, they're well-educated, they're well-off, they're in most cases wealthy or upper middle class, and they have the resources and they have the understanding of the country. So please make it a point to talk to your elected officials and talk to people and talk to your neighbors and friends to educate them, because they're not getting it from our media. They're getting 2% of the truth 100% of the time. You know the other 98%, so do I. What we're doing on the music and civil society effort is a project called Sonic Peacemakers. I put Guns N' Roses and Atif Aslam together. They recorded a couple songs. They did a show together last September. And we have a CD that we're selling. And it's called The Sounds of Pakistan and Beyond. It's a 4-CD set. And it's for sale for this kind of work, to raise funds for humanitarian projects for the children of Pakistan. 61 artists of Pakistan gave their song for free so that we could, without any remuneration, as a patriotic thing for Pakistan. We've got everyone here from Atif Aslam and strings, to Sanam Marvi, to Rahat Fateh Ali Khan, to Arif Azhar, to Chaos, to the Sketches, to Shahzad Roy and Abrar al-Haq, and Homo Rizvi, and the list just goes on and on. So I hope you'll buy this and support our efforts, because we really need help right now. With the world economy being what it is and a lot of disaster fatigue going on, our projects have suffered. And I don't have a hit book or anything like that out to help save me right now. I don't have time. People keep telling me to write a book, but you know, I really don't have time for that right now. Hopefully in the future, inshallah, I'll be able to do that. But I hope you'll support my efforts. I hope you'll support the efforts of this wonderful organization, and have a great evening. And thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.
much as we can. And we are so many people here, I don't think any one of us have to go back to Pakistan necessarily to help. I think you could be helping your neighbor, your friends, but you have to help, and that is the key. And it's humbling to see what you're doing there. So is everybody ready for the show? All right. So our first segment is called The Rising Tide, and it will actually set the stage for tonight's performance. You would love it. I have seen it, and you know, at times I have to remember my cue because I'm so involved in the show, and they are doing so nice that I think I'll have my friend just nudge me that you have to go up on stage. Our first segment is called The Rising Tide. The performance in the segment reflect the hopes, emotions, and dreams of the people of Pakistan. From the entrails of the dark, gloomy night will arise the rays of hope and a new dawn, the rising tide. And with the josh or the passion that embodies the youthful spirit, the one you will see embedded in all our performances tonight. With this, I present to you the rising tide, the josh.
तन्हा ऐसे क्यों बेचैन फिरे जागेंगे ज़रूर ये भाग तेरे कोई जानना ये जोश तेरा कोई जानना
Chief, right here, Richard Price. And Richard, I believe that there is an app that you have been working on which actually will save a lot of lives. And rather than me going in details, I would love to hear from you.
Thank you. I have to try to think about transition from that excitement to heart attacks. That's a tough transition. But I'll just start by saying thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak. Faraz has become such a friend. The entire Marshall leadership. Every time I have anything to do with this organization, I always feel so welcomed and just such a gracious group. Fire department has had such a wonderful opportunity to partner on the Fallen Heroes Walk. The Islamic Center is now teaching CPR in partnership with the fire department. We're planning next year's walk. So I'll just say, cardiac arrest is an issue in our community. 1,000 people a day die from cardiac arrest in the United States. Certainly a lot more than that worldwide. We have an application that we've pioneered here in San Ramon Valley that will soon be worldwide. That application is called Pulse Point. With 600 people here in the audience tonight, I hope to see a spike, this weekend in the downloads of the Pulse Point app. And what it does is when someone has a cardiac arrest, they only have about 10 minutes to survive. So our crews are on their way there, but it takes us about 7 minutes throughout San Ramon Valley to get there. So very little room for error in that. And that's why nationwide, only about 8% of people survive a cardiac arrest where their heart actually stops. So what this application does, if you're CPR trained, and if you're not CPR trained, you'll have more opportunity at the center to get it. But if you're CPR trained, you can download this app, opt in, say, I'm willing to assist in a time of an emergency. And what we'll do is when someone calls 911 and we believe CPR is needed, we'll dispatch our crews, as always, but then we'll also notify our citizens who are nearby, essentially within walking distance. And we'll crowdsource the Good Samaritans in this community so citizens can help citizens and sustain life with CPR until our crews can arrive. Right now, only 25% of the time our crews arrive and CPR is in progress. We can do a lot better in this community. We're one of the only ones that have this application. Eric is coming to Dublin. Dublin is leading the way in Alameda County. Thank you for that. We're doing a clinical trial in Toronto, and the application is moving its way worldwide, and it all started here. So be part of the application with us, get CPR trained, reach out to the fire department if you need training. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
But it is very exciting to know that we have people around us that we can help and that they are helping everybody around them. So at this note, we will go to our next segment.
Love. Love is the greatest of passions, the most intense, the most compelling emotion. Over the ages, lovers have danced in the face of enormous challenges, surmounted the greatest of hurdles to attain the beloved, and in the process, many have made the ultimate sacrifice. Their stories leave us in wonder, telling us that love is the passion that keeps the world going.
phenomenal job up there. I think I wanted to be one of those little girls. But I want to talk to a few parents and see, you know, why did they invest so much time and effort? Because it's not easy. You know, these kids have been up late on school nights. I'm sure they've missed some homework. And they have been practicing and putting in a lot of hours. So I want to hear from parents here as to why this was so important for you as a parent, for your kids to be part of it, or for you both to be part of this.
We actually feel very privileged to be part of the Rochelle family. Thank you for having us. It is very exciting to have the kids involved in the community events, and they really enjoy the shows, and they do it with a lot of passion. And Josh?
I think about what Ralph Emerson said once, passion rebuilds the world of you. It makes them alive and significant. I think we saw that live on the stage today. It was amazing. Thank you.
It's not only the performance, but it's also the parents. For them to be this dedicated, that's what makes the show. Let's go to our next segment.
This is an original.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are tonight's entertainment.
ਨਾਲ ਪਾ ਭੰਗੜਾ ਜੋਸ਼ ਨਾਲ ਪਾ